Rahim. This is the third and final lecture on literature and society. This reminds me of what De Quincey said about the function of literature. He divided literature into two: literature of knowledge and literature of power. The function of the first is to teach, whereas that of the second is to move. The sublime effect of literature, according to Longinus, is attained not by argument but by revelation or illumination. Its appeal is not through the reason but through imagination. Its effect upon the mind is immediate, like a flash of lightning upon the eye. There is yet another problem in the study of literature. Is it necessary for the writer to subscribe to the subject matter of the art? In other words, what relation is there between literature and belief? There are many works of art which have been created even without thematic belief in it. To cite a few examples, we may refer to Shelley, who was a religious skeptic and published anonymously a pamphlet entitled The Necessity of Atheism. Consequently, he was expelled from the University of Oxford. Nevertheless, his poetic achievement has never been questioned. This being so, the belief or disbelief of a writer is of no significance if he has been able to express himself artistically. In Urdu literature, Faiz Ahmad Faiz is a notable unbeliever in religion, yet his artistry has never been questioned. Great literature should, however, be never independent of beliefs. It is more enjoyable if there is correlation between art and belief. If the poet's thought is expressed with firm belief, it has deeper impact on the reader. Literature has also been subdivided into art for art's sake and art for life's sake. The term art for art's sake was of recent origin. It was in the 19th century the term art for art's sake was first coined in France, and it has been attributed to Victor Cousin, 1792-1862. Flaubert and Baudelaire were the two French writers who were in great favor of the new philosophy of art. Art for them has no end beyond itself. They were all in favor of art without any purpose. To them, the only aim of art is aesthetic pleasure. It has no moral end. If a poet has followed a moral end, he has diminished his poetic force. The history of art with a purpose is too long. It dates back to prehistory. Plato was the great advocate of art for life's sake. Art, he said, must have its moral value. This is in contrast to what Aristotle said. He did not lay undue emphasis on the moral aspect of literature. This is not to say that he was opposed to art with a purpose. Thereafter, up till now, there has not been any opposition to art with a purpose. Until the present century, there is consistent effort to promote art with a purpose, to establish the human society on a strong moral footing.